Trump still intends for reciprocal tariffs to kick in on April 2nd. So, there's been a lot of talk about new tariffs set to take effect on April 2nd, right?
Yes, that's correct. The White House confirmed that the intent is to enact these tariffs on that date.
What did the Treasury Secretary say about this? Was there any indication of a delay?
He mentioned that countries might have a chance to avoid these tariffs by reducing their own trade barriers.
So what happens if countries fail to equalize their tariffs?
If they don't, steeper tariffs will be imposed to protect the U.S. economy and its workers.
And how will these reciprocal tariff numbers be determined?
On April 2nd, each country will receive a number reflecting their own rates, non-tariff barriers, and other factors.
What's the goal here for the U.S. government?
The aim is to negotiate with trading partners to avoid a tariff wall by addressing issues like currency manipulation and unfair practices.
So, there's a possibility for negotiations to happen afterward?
Yes, the Secretary expressed optimism that some tariffs might not be necessary if pre-negotiations occur.
So, with the activation deadline for the new reciprocal tariffs just around the corner, what can you tell me about their current status?
Well, the details are still being finalized, especially by the U.S. Trade Representative's office, which has about 200 staff working on it.
That sounds like a massive undertaking. What are some of the challenges they're facing?
One major challenge is that each of the 186 members of the World Customs Organization has different duty rates, making it complex to design the tariffs.
And I heard that the political appointees at the Commerce and Treasury departments are experiencing hiring delays. How does that affect the process?
Those delays have led to some negotiating bottlenecks, which can slow down the entire tariff implementation process.
Financial markets seem to be reacting to these developments. What are they concerned about?
Investors are nervous about how these tariffs and potential retaliation from trading partners could impact inflation and economic growth.
I heard that the administration expects these tariff announcements to trigger offers from affected countries to negotiate their own tariffs. Is that correct?
Exactly. For instance, India is already trying to address tariff issues ahead of the U.S. moves, especially after the recent meeting between their leaders.
And what about the countries with the highest tariffs? How is the administration focusing on them?
The administration is particularly focused on the Dirty 15, which includes countries with high tariffs and significant trading volumes with the U.S.